YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Coach Floyd Reacts. I got another one for y'all. Really good video on Week 5 NFL season. Cornerback Will Johnson, University of Michigan alum, in his rookie year for Arizona, starting right now, playing pretty good, man. I got it right here, as you can see. He'll do all snaps. About 3 minute long video, man. I want to really see how this kid is in coverage, press man, off man. They played the Tennessee Titans about 10 days ago, as you can see. So I really want to check this out, man. Let's jump straight into this. Straight into this. It's gonna go pretty quick. So, all right. So we got off the bat right now. We got Let me see to the boundary side. Receiver. He's at the top of the screen. You can see the top of the screen, boundary side. Receivers at the top of the numbers, top of the 40 yard, top of the 40. You got outside leverage because he's kind of in tight. So let's see what he got on this. I don't know whether it's man or zone. Okay, so it's a little bit of zone right here. We'll cover two. All right, so we drop back. Let's get a pre-snap read on this. He's at the bottom of the screen. Only people he got out here is a tight end and a running back. Look like they're kind of taking the same approach, same coverage as before. Let's let it roll and play. Outside left, good coverage on the bottom. All right, same thing. Top of the screen, boundary side. You got tight ends going to release late. Let's see what he got. Keep his outside leverage. A little bit of zone again. Speed turn. He didn't have the speed turn right there. I said, guys, if you ain't got a speed turn, no speed turn. Here we go. Because they're going pretty fast on here. Let's get pre-snap read on this. Here we go. So I tell all corners, man. I tell all my corners is make sure that you get receivers on the bottom of the numbers, right? He's still to the boundary side right now. Make sure you force the receiver to your help at all times. So see how you got his inside foot matches with the receiver's inside foot. Therefore, he's forcing, whether it's man or zone, he's forcing the receiver to take an inside release. All right, so let's play. All right, off outside hand jam. All right, linebacker gets something like that, but that's good coverage. Good coverage right there. All right, here we go. Pre-snap read. Same thing. He's to the boundary side. So they put him on the boundary side a lot. Let him be more aggressive. He always got safety help over the top, as you can see. He's got outside leverage on this. So let's let it roll. Yeah, see, inside jam. I always had that outside leverage. Don't play inside shade, man. That's some real high school stuff. You play inside shade. Here we go. Outside leverage, little zone again. Got a tight end sneaking out of the backfield. He just dropped. Actually, that was the running back. Let's rewind it back on this. Running back snuck out the backfield. Yep. Right there. You just got kind of caught on that one, man. But he's still a young player. Linebacker should have been there. Here we go, top of the screen. Taking the tight end, releasing. Sitting on a curl. Good coverage. Top of the screen again. Press bell. Just over the top. You know, press man at the top. Good jam. Good coverage. Top of the screen again against Calvin Ridley. Way to come down on that one, man. Let's rewind that back and let's see that again, man. How he breaks, man. I tell guys, man. I always play, especially NFL guys. You got to play further off. So look at the position, top of the screen right here. We got about he planted about 8 yards. Tell guys to play about 8, 9 yards. That way you can really sit in your scooch technique, or you can really get your read steps in, and you ain't got to be in a fast back pedal, and then you in a bell technique, putting yourself in a bad position, right? So we got Calvin Ridley at the top. Calvin Ridley's at the top of the numbers. He's on the boundary side again, so you got to look outside shade because you kind of expect him to either run a. You want to be ready for the speed out right here, stuff like that, or outside release, get two-hand jam on him, right? Calvin really approaching, outside left, open that hip a little bit, drive on him. It's good defense. It's good defense. All right, what we got again? All right, it's another play again against Calvin Ridley, boundary side again. Calvin Ridley on top of the numbers. He was on top of the 40. Outside left again on this one. And he got two receivers. He got a tight end and Calvin Ridley. So he got dubs, regular dubs on this. Let's see what we got. Outside left. Yep, speed out. See how you take it out the way? That's what we want right there. We want that play at the top of the screen right there. Sit flat, calm. Oh, that was the play before. Right, let me show y'all the break again on this. I think is this play? No. Play before this. Right here. Perfect coverage. Stay square to the line of scrimmage. Good pedal. Break on that drive on the speed out. Top of the screen. Top of the screen again. Calvin really wants to go. You open up. And you can all whip. I tell guys, open up inside. You know, whip your head around and find it. Bottom of the screen. Calvin really comes out on the wheel, check down, good coverage, good tackle. Bottom of the screen, outside left. We drive on the linebacker, had anything underneath, top of the screen. Good. The wheel route coming out of the backfield, bottom of the screen, outside left. Yep, sitting in the zone. Arizona Cardinals played a lot of zone this game, I can see. Yeah. Smooth cover two. Calvin really beat it on that one. Press man against Calvin really good two-hand jam off the line. That's perfect coverage. Perfect coverage. I tell guys, man, this is perfect coverage. So you take that pier step. You can see from the jump right here, right? Like I said, Calvin really is at the top of the numbers, right? At the top of the 20. Match your inside foot with his inside foot. So his right Will Johnson's right foot is on the top, nose to nose with Calvin Ridley's left inside foot. And from there you just take that pier step on the outside step with your left, pier with your left foot, just in case he decides to take that go or force him inside, right? You just catch that plant leg. I tell guys, catch the plant leg. That's what you watching for, that hard plant. Right there, that hard plant two-hand jam. Now you just ride with him. Perfect coverage on that. Perfect coverage from a young guy, man. If you go outside left, get at the bottom of the screen. Yep, watching that wheel route come out. Double tight end, outside left again. You to the field, get two-hand jam, good cover too. Top of the screen. Press man. Good jam. If you notice the distance that he's giving himself in press coverage, the distance from the receiver. I tell my guys all the time, look at the distance between Will Johnson and the receiver. He got about a good, I say the receiver is probably on the 29-yard line right now. Look like Will Johnson sitting at the 27. So I tell you guys, give yourself a 2-yard cushion with respect NFL receivers' speed, man. Respect their jump release because they can jump to their toes. Respect them because eventually they can't sit there and dance all that time. The closer you are, the easier it is for them to get even, and then they leaving. If you give some cushion back away from them, then you find now they got to get to you, and by the time they do get to you, they ain't got the time to do all the extra dancing. You catch that plant leg, and then you just pier step and go from there. So great distance from the pre-snap in the press man by Will Johnson at the top of the screen. That's perfect. By then, you're going to see the outside and inside release. So that's perfect coverage. We go top of the screen again, outside left. Came down on it. Linebacker just missed it. That was a little bit of a zone kind of. Press man at the top against Calvin Ridley. That's fine. We can play that. This coverage at the top, I tell guys, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. See? Yeah, outside live on Calvin Ridley. Let me freeze it right here real quick. Okay, this is perfect right here. Just like I said, matches inside foot, his left foot with Calvin Ridley's inside foot, his right foot. That way you automatically got an outside shade. When you're outside shade, you automatically can take away the outside release. A receiver always want to get to the outside. Why? Because he gets further away from that safety. You force him inside, you force him to your help, which is that safety. If he beats you off the line, then you play under technique, safety has over the top. So if you notice right here, the play, start on, see how Calvin really jumps inside. Now, for a veteran receiver, yes, Calvin really was trying to move him. So Calvin really wanted him to jump outside. But from there, at the end of the day, that's still a win for the cornerback because who do you have inside? You have the safety. Safety sitting there. So now you just play any outside breaking route as the corner. You trailing man under. And now the safety has any inside breaking route. So now you just trailing underneath. That's just good coverage. Good coverage from a young DB, man. Outside left at the bottom of the screen. See, that's perfect. Perfect. You sitting right there. Bottom of the screen again. Press man. Pier step. Two-hand jam. Perfect. Come down, square up, make that tackle. That's perfect. Perfect by the young corner, man. Outside left at the bottom of the screen. Yep, sit on it. Yeah, he had underneath coverage with the corner. Top of the screen. Press man. Good jam. Good squeeze. That's Calvin, really, man. That's the bomb. But yeah, man, that's it on that, man. Like I said, man, I keep dropping more videos. Like when I get one-on-one stuff like that, I can really dive in and kind of tell you guys, just give you all my expertise and what I know in the position, especially with DBs. That's mostly who I train as DBs. I do a little bit of wide receiver stuff, so you will hear me talk about both of them, just what each guy is thinking on each side of the ball. But yeah, man, that's the great young corner, Will Johnson. Like I said, University of Michigan alum, starting cornerback right now for the Arizona Cardinals. number zero. So if y'all get a chance, actually this weekend, today is Saturday, if you get a chance to check them out tomorrow, I'm pretty sure they play. I don't think they have a bye week, but if you check them out, man, I like to see good young corners come into the league with good technique, because technique is what's going to take you a long way. All right, man. So as always, man, I appreciate y'all for locking in with me. If you have not already, subscribe to my channel, Coach Floyd Reacts. If you have not subscribed to my other channel, Focused on My Flow, make sure you subscribe to both of those channels. Subscribe for me. Smash that notification bell. That way you always notified by any video that I drop, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all to death, man. Like I say, as always, until next time, peace.